Hello everyone, this is Pedro again with one more video of the Pythalista channel. So the other day I published a video talking about my experience in how I became a software developer. And then you can access here, I'm putting a link if you haven't watched yet. And then I say in this video that I've done some Udemy courses, which is my favorite platform to learn new skills in development. And I just want to know like how many courses I've done and how much I spent. And then I found out that I've spent $1,333 about that in a few cents. I think my first course purchased was in 2017. And then in this video, I'm just gonna quickly go through the process, and then I'll stop in 10 courses quickly that I really recommend because they are my top 10. So let's get started. So I'm sharing my screen here on my. I went to my purchase history of my Udemy, and then my first course, which was this one, R Programming A to Z from Jose Portilla, was a good one. But the one that is in the top 10 is this one, Machine Learning A to Z, Python in Data Science. And that one I done 100%. So this is the one that's from Kiro Eremenko and Hadley de Ponteves from Super Data Science. Let me just get my spreadsheet where I have, yeah, this is one on my top 10. So let's go back, and then I've done some SQL Server, SSIS courses, which were okay. And then I've done another SSIS, which is Microsoft reporting. I've done a very good one of business process modeling notation because I was doing also some business analysis, process design, process mapping projects. And then I've done this blockchain here that I end up not even finishing it. I've done a lot of SQL ones. This one was a good one. Um, what else I've done? I've done Tableau, Streaming Big Data, Apache Spark. I'm just trying to find the next one that I really liked it and I recommend that I purchased in 2019 March, which was that one there. So the complete Python bootcamp from zero to hero. So if you saw in this video, I went through a course, and this was the time when I decided to switch from from R to Python. And that's the course that I said, I will learn Python. And then I went and watched this video from end to end, did all the exercises and really to sink in my head in Python, but it wasn't enough to become fluent in Python. I had to do much more projects and practice in order to get better at this. And then because I was at that stage, I was trying to become a data scientist. I purchased a lot of this one was just like I never finished this one. This is a very good instructor about like ethical hacking, but the instructor is very good, but I end up not having the motivation to finish it. So, but there was one that I bought. This one was good, and then I started to do some statistics courses, and this one is on the top 10 from Krista King. It's a very good course, even though I don't like much maths, like pure maths. She's a very good instructor, and I really, really, really recommend this course. And then there was one that I've bought it that is also on the top 10, which is the Complete Web Development Bootcamp. It was June 19. Just trying to find, yeah, that one there. So I think it's Angela Wu. Oh, yeah, Angela Yu. So this course is a massive. I think I never finished this course. I think it's 65 hours. I may have done probably around 70 to 80% of this course. I don't know if I reset it, but yeah, I've done 50% because she keep on adding new modules, but I've done like the React, the Node.js, and a lot of things of this course, so which was very good. I think I'm having some issues with my audio, but that's back now. And then let's see the next one on my top 10. So it was January 20, which is, I think I went crazy this day. I bought 5 courses. I spent 54 Australian dollars. And the course is the complete JavaScript. And then I started to, because I've done the course from Angela Yu, I started to get more taste for front end and learn JavaScript. And then I found out this guy, Jonas Schmedman, a German guy. He's fantastic. He's probably, if not the best. I have 2 courses on the list here that I've done from him. So one is this Zero to Hero JavaScript one, and the next one it's a little bit further. But because I was also this was the time when I was starting to lose a little bit passion for data science, and I started to enjoy more programming like web development, engineering, software engineering, and even data engineering. Because even though I was working as a data science, I was requested to work more in data engineer and development than data science itself. And then I started to study Apache Airflow. So, but this one was not the one that I recommend. There is a more complete course that the same guy recommends. And then I did a bit of like Dashi, PySpark, because of data engineering. But and the thing is, I was kind of like in between data engineering and data science, and I bought some data science courses. Those one I've done 100%. But this linear algebra, I bought it and I never touched it. I never done it. I did some Kubernetes because this was also a time that I was doing lots of projects engineering and also doing DevOps. And then I've done OpenShift, Linux, because I was running all my code in Linux machines. Ansible for automation, but I don't think I finished this one. I've done a little bit. Hadoop. This was a free course that I got from PyCharm, but I never done. And then I'm trying to find the Airflow one hands-on guide. It was February 20. So that's the one. Yeah, Apache Airflow, the hands-on guide. This is a very, very good course. Probably it's the best course of Airflow in the market. I really recommend it. So let's go back to my list. I think I've gone through all of this. Yeah, I did some. I bought those courses, but I ended up never doing. I did like parts of it because I was also dealing with AWS at the time. There is another Airflow course here from a girl. I forgot her name, but I ended up not completing this one because I found out the French guy, much better. And then let's go to the second last page. Those 2 courses, TensorFlow 2.0 and PyTorch, I'd never started because I was just like giving up data science. Data science machine learning bootcamp. Probably I've done this one just for curiosity. And then I did a lot of SQL stuff because I was moving more into data engineering and then I wanted to get better at it. And then I started to do some certification. I'm trying to find this one of DevOps. This is, to be honest, this is a very comprehensive course and this is the best instructor I've ever had in online courses. This guy is fantastic. His name is Mushad Manabeth. He's got a site called Cool Cloud, and I also subscribed for a few months to do some Docker, Kubernetes, Linux courses. If you are interested in DevOps, this is the guy to follow. I really recommend it. And then and then there was a time that I kind of like decided, okay, I wanted to focus in data engineering and I also wanted to focus in Microsoft products. And then I started to go for certifications, did some Microsoft, a lot of like Power BI, and I'm doing this data engineering at the moment because I end up, because of work, I was pursuing other certifications. And then I did a lot of Microsoft technologies again, SSIS, SSRS. And then comes the last page, the most recent courses. And then I think from top 10, I have got one, I think on the other page, I think I've skipped this one. That's a very good one as well. It was November 20. SQL, this guy, Philip Burton, if you are looking for SQL, especially T-SQL for Microsoft, this is the best course I done in SQL. He goes live. He's very thorough guy, go end to end, all the commands and the most classic queries. And then there was one in 2021, which is I think is in the last page. This was probably my number two course. The first one was the guy from Kubernetes, Mushab Munambath. And then there is this one here that I purchased in August 21. That's when I started to do full stack application, and that's the course. That's from the same guy that I said earlier about JavaScript, the Jonas Schmedman. This is a What was good about this, even though I don't like Node as a backend, this guy, he's very good at teaching soft engineering, how to integrate backend and front end. And he taught me in this model control in Vue. Vue is kind of the interface that the user sees. The model is the data model of your application, and the controller is more the logic that connects both. And he taught me how to build an API and how to integrate an API with the front end. That's why it was very important, this project. And one thing that I've done is I got everything that I learned from the theory, and then I say, okay, I wanted to build a back end in Python instead of Node.js. And what I did is I'm going to write exactly the same back end that I learned in Node.js and write this back end in Python. And I've done that in Fast API. And the front end, he was using a technology that I didn't like, which is called Pug, the little dog. And then I just wanted to use a more modern framework. And then I wrote exactly the same sites, the same HTML, the same CSS, but I wrote in Vue, Vue.js, which is one of the top three JavaScript framework for front end. So that was probably one of my top two courses. And the last one that I would like to recommend for my top 10, a course from this guy that I've learned Vue, but the React course. I've done some Django course, this one. It's another German guy. His name is Maximilian. Where is it? Yeah. His name is Maximilian Schwarzmüller. He is fantastic. I probably he's the top three instructors are the guy from the Kubernetes, and then maybe same quality is Jonas and Maximilian. Those are the top three instructors. If you are really wanted to become a software developer, full stack, go and do courses with these guys. And the CSS course of Jonas is fantastic. The JavaScript is good, but also the CSS, The way he teaches like design principles and how to make things look nice is pretty good. And I'm not a front end guy, and I really liked it. So that's it. That's how I spend the money. If I do a quick total, I've done 84 courses, and I also calculated on average how much percentage I've done of the courses, and I'm really proud that I have a high percentage average. On average, I've done 68% of courses. There are courses that I haven't touched. There are courses that I've done 25, 50% because I got bored or there were other priorities. And there are most of them I just went from start to finish and watched everything. Even courses that I've watched twice or many times, at least some parts when I need to remember something. And that's it. That's my journey in Udemy. And thanks for watching. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to receive notification. I think that's it. I don't know if this video is too long, but I'll see if I can edit a little bit to get it shorter. Thank you very much.